Hi guys, you're in my kitchen, and like I said before, we are going to make muffins to go along with this book, If You Give a Moose a Muffin. I figured out that my kitchen is not user-friendly for making these videos, so not only am I going to cook in front of a camera for the first time, I'm also going to edit videos to make them shorter. So bear with me as I figure this out. I have gathered my ingredients to make whole wheat apple muffins. So, first, I diced my apple. I've gathered my seasonings like nutmeg, allspice, cinnamon. I have honey. I have lots of vanilla extract, baking powder, baking soda, my flour. We have some brown sugar to sprinkle and to make it a little bit sweet. Well, the honey will also make it sweet. I have my salt, I have my measuring utensils, and I have my mixing bowls. So let's get started. So when I'm in the classroom and I bake with the kids, I encourage them to try to help me put the ingredients into the mixing bowls. They will help stir it. Some kids need a little extra support. Some kids can help you by themselves. You know your child better than anyone else, so do whatever you feel is best for them. My first ingredient is going to be my whole wheat flour. I have 1 cup of flour in my bowl. My next dry ingredient, I'm using my phone as my recipe, is going to be baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Some people are very exact with their baking. I'm not going to worry so much about that right now. 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. These are really great muffins to do during the fall too, when the weather is crisp. Alright, my nutmeg is done. Next comes allspice. I only need 1/4 teaspoon of that. And 3/4 teaspoon baking soda. So with this, when there's multiple scoops of something, encourage your kid to count along. Since there's 3/4, I'm going to use my 4th teaspoon 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Shake, shake, shake. Dump. So it looks like that's all of my dry ingredients. So I'm going to use a fork to just kind of mix that stuff around. This is what it looks like. Maybe if you can see it. You can have them count as they stir. So you could say, I want you to stir 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then it can be the parents' turn to stir. An egg. I have a brown egg. What color is your egg? I'm going to crack the egg. I'm going to use my fork to whisk. Alright, my egg is nice and frothy. Let's see. There we go. Eggs in there. 1/3 cup honey. You see the honey drizzling into my measuring cup? And stop. Alright. The honey is out and we're going to move on to, so this actually says 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I forgot to get my tablespoons out. And I actually grabbed a 1/2 tablespoon, so I'm going to do 4 of these. 3, 4. 1 teaspoon vanilla. I love the smell of vanilla. Delicious. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. We're going to use that fork again. So it looks kind of weird in here. Let's see if I can get a good picture. It doesn't look very appetizing, but we're going to mix all that together using a fork or a whisk, whatever you want to use. I'm trying to reuse some of the utensils so I don't have as much to wash, because that's part of baking and cooking, is cleaning up and doing the dishes and making sure all your ingredients get put away. That's important. I also have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. 1/4 cup yogurt. My yogurt is going to go in with the honey, and the oil, and the egg, and the vanilla. Then we're going to mix that all together. We're going to bring this dry ingredient bowl back, and it's about time to mix. I have a question for you guys. Which spatula is bigger? The black spatula or the red spatula? The red one is much bigger. So I'm going to pour the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. My wet and my dry ingredients are together. We're going to mix. And this could be another time where you say, you stir 5 times, and then I stir 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have some delicious muffin batter. But wait, the apples. We have to pour the apples in. We're going to mix in those apples. Now the apples are in there. Yum. Just scoop my batter up. So if I had helpers, I would have them helping me pour this stuff in. Scrape the bowl to get all the batter off the sides. That's a good catch. So the last thing I like to do with this recipe is to sprinkle some brown sugar on the top. Because sugar is delicious, but it's a sometimes food. So I'm actually just going to use my fingers. They're clean. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of brown sugar in each muffin. Let's count how many muffins are going to come out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to take these carefully. Now this part is definitely a parent part of the baking experience. The parents are going to put the muffins in, close the oven. So we'll start with 15 minutes. We'll check them and we'll go from there. See you soon. Do you hear that? That's my timer for my muffins. This is a parent job. Parents, use your hot mitts to pull the muffins out. Woo! Those look delicious. All right, I'm gonna get a toothpick. We're gonna put my toothpick in my muffin. If it comes out clear, my muffin is ready. Can you see? It's clear. I am going to turn off my oven. I'm gonna let my muffins cool. As you can see, I have cleared, taken care of my dishes. And then once they cool enough, I can't wait to eat them. I hope you enjoy your muffins. We'll see you soon.